Hi, my name is Bart. I'm a marine biologist and a big fan of home marine aquarium. In a series of short videos, together with Tropical, we're going to introduce you to this beautiful but challenging hobby, the way that will give you joy and satisfaction. I'm in the process of setting up my new marine aquarium, and in the next several episodes I'll be talking about how to do it and about all components required for typical reef tank system. Aquarium is the main component in our hobby because this is the place where we build our coral reef. You may think it is just a normal glass box, but typical marine aquarium system has some special features that distinguish it from the traditional freshwater fish tank. Typical marine system is usually made of two tanks. The top one, the display tank where we keep our corals, and the bottom one, technical tank, which we call sump, and we use it for keeping our filtration equipment. This tank is usually underneath the main one, and they are connected with 2 or 3 pipes so the water can circulate between them. Another important difference between freshwater tank and reef aquarium is the weir. The weir is a separated part of the main tank used to cover the pipes inside and to control the circulation of water between the display aquarium and the sump below. The weir can be placed like here, in the middle of the back, but it can also be placed in the corner of the aquarium or on its side. Bigger tanks quite often have 2 weirs on each side of the aquarium. I haven't installed the pipes yet, so we can look into the weir to show you how it is made. You can see 3 holes in the bottom of the aquarium. The same 3 holes you can see from below, from the cabinet. The holes are used to connect the upper tank with the lower one using pipes. The pipes have special fittings, so the connection between them and the bottom of the weir is watertight. The fittings are different for different manufacturers, but the idea is pretty much the same. And remember, when you'll be installing your own pipes, make sure that the bottom of the weir is clear. Otherwise, anything trapped under the seal could cause leakage in future. And give me a couple of minutes now, I will install my pipes in there and then I will show you how the weir looks like. So I have just installed the pipes in the weir, but before I will explain why they are there, let's have a look into the cabinet. Under the display tank there is another smaller one called sump. Sump is a technical aquarium where all equipment is held, for example protein skimmer or phosphate reactor. Depending on the shape and size of the sump, we can have 2, 3 or sometimes even 4 compartments. This one has 3. The first one is used for drop of the water from the display tank. The second one, the large one, is for the protein skimmer. And the third one over there is where the return pump is. The pump is required to push the water up to the main tank. So let's have a look into the weir with the pipes. On the right hand side there is a main drain pipe and the middle one is the emergency pipe. It will support the first one in case of blockage. The third one is the return pipe that the water returns from the sump to the aquarium. I will use the drawings to explain how the water circulates between sump and the aquarium. We can see the display tank with the weir in the middle. The comb on the top stops animals like snails or sea urchins from getting into the weir. You can see 3 pipes in the weir that connect the sump and the display tank. So let's follow the red arrows. The water flows over the comb into the weir and then through the main drain to the sump below. You can use the valve to adjust the flow and to reduce potential gargling. In the sump, the water goes through different compartments until it gets into the return pump that pushes it up to the display tank. Now imagine that the drain pipe got accidentally blocked. Obviously the level of the water in the weir will raise, but only up to the level of the emergency drain pipe, which will drain the excess water down to the sump. That extra pipe greatly reduces the risk of flooding. So this is it for today. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. And if you are thinking of setting up your own tank, let's do it together. Subscribe so you'll never miss any episodes. Happy reefing!